Usually I do fight prediction videos, but I thought it was pretty cool that they just had recently the Battle of the Barracks 11 finals, and I wanted to just break it down. I wanted to get into it. So leading up into the finals, it was Tom Asta versus Chris Joslin, and then on the other bracket, it was Seva versus Luan Oliveira. And man, I thought it was going to go completely different from what it was. I thought that Silva was going to be able to get past Luan, and I did predict Jocelyn being able to take out Asta. So that's how it went down. Um, I mean, that's not how it went down. I mean, sorry, early in the morning. Um, to correct myself, Asta did get taken out by Jocelyn, but Seva lost to Luan. It was a really close competitive game with Luan and Seva as opposed to Jocelyn and Asta. Jocelyn pretty much smoked Asta, and Seva was on his way to take out Luan. He messed up a couple times in some really clutch moments, and Luan was able to capitalize. Luan came back after being on T, so it just shows the type of heart that he has and the will that he has to win. It was pretty crazy. He was able to get past Seva, and he made up for it in the finals. That's for sure. One of the things I'd like to note, it looked like Chris Joslin was kind of tired. Maybe the game from Asta had taken out of him. Tom does like to go down through the basics, so he did have. Both those guys had a lot longer games, a longer game. What I meant to say than sorry, it's so early. Uh, than Seva and Oliveira. Um, no, actually, sorry. Let's flip it around. Seva and Luan had a longer game just because they were so evenly matched. The quicker game was Jocelyn. So Jocelyn took him out. And I don't know, Jocelyn always gets tired, but maybe it's not actual fatigue. Maybe it's more of pressure in the moments. I'm a competitive skateboarder, and I've been in contests, so I know what it's like when when you're in that setting. You're just tired more easily. Maybe stress has an effect upon the body and the respiratory system. So I'm pretty sure it does. I'm like gonna go on a limb and say 100% it does. Stress does affect the respiratory system, and the respiratory system affects cardio, and you already know all about that. Um, if you look at it like last year, you know, he was getting water breaks along a lot through the battles. Um, so this one he had no water. I mean, I'm sure he had a water bottle right there next to him or something, but he looked fatigued. Maybe it was just pressure of the moment. You got to remember, Chris was a defending champion, or he was trying to defend, and it's a lot. It's a lot. You know, it's a lot to win the championship, and it's just a lot more pressure to defend your championship. So big ups to Chris for getting that far in the second year at the top of the elite skateboarders in Battle of the Barracks. He took out a lot of good competition. In the end of that game, you could tell Luan wasn't playing around. And you got to remember, Luan's been to many finals nights at Battle of the Barracks. He was due a win, that's for sure, and it solidifies him as one of the best skateboarders of all time. If you look at it, he's won Tampa Pro. Tampa Pro is one of the most difficult contests for a skateboarder to win, and he won that. He's been close to winning Street League. Now that he has the Battle of the Barracks championship added to his name, it looks like he just needs, X Games gold, but I'm not too sure. I think he might have gotten that already. So it looks like Street League's the only one that left for him. So he's one of the best of all time, and big ups to Luan Oliveira. Big, huge win for Brazil.